Hi everyone, and welcome back to another food and fun video. We're gonna go ahead now and do a taste test and review on this Realgood mini pizzas along with scripture reading, and we'll go ahead and talk about our January challenge, how it's been going so far. If you're new to the channel, hit that red subscribe button, hit the notification bell underneath that so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around my channel, and like the box shows here, go ahead and shoot me a thumbs up, which also helps my channel to grow as well. Everybody stay tuned. Everyone, thanks for coming back in. Super excited to be doing a taste test on these new mini pizzas from the Realgood company. There's a few things I've tried that I really love, and there's like one thing so far that I didn't like. I haven't tried all of their products, but I'll just kind of go over them as I try them, you know, and just kind of go over and let you guys know what I think. The one I didn't really care for was the enchilada, chicken enchilada, which was done like in a white sauce. I didn't care for that. You get 2 enchiladas, and I didn't really care for that one, but there are ones I've tried and I really liked. So I'm super excited about this one to tell you guys how I feel about this one. But like I said, it's 8 snack pizzas you get. There are 4 total carbs for all 4. There's 2 servings in a box. So for 4 of them, it's 4 total carb, but you can minus 1 on the back, like I was telling you guys, which would be 3 net carbs, which isn't bad at all. Good protein, it's 23 grams for the 4 of them, and 250 grams of total calorie, and fat is 14 grams. So it's a good ratio, especially somebody in maintenance mode, or like what I'm doing, 1 meal a day, or right now for the January challenge, the alternate day. You're gonna need, a lot more food, a lot more calories. This is a great one. So I'm trying it for lunch here, even though you guys normally get my slideshow from yesterday. I usually sit down and eat my meal then. What I made, I do it on the same day that I make the meal, and then I upload it for today. But as long as I'm doing the alternate day fasting, some of the food and fun videos are going to be a little bit different if I'm taste testing things, because I get to eat a little bit more than just that one meal. But I hope you guys got that slideshow yesterday. Definitely check it out. That Philly steak and cheese sandwich, man, that was good. Yum, yum, you guys. And I just absolutely love that there's just so many things now that we can turn into keto, because they've come out with the breads and the pizza and the ice cream and the sweet treats and the cookies and the chips, and they never had any of that. Like my good friend Monica was saying just in a recent video, they never had any of that when we started keto. I started in 2015. She started in 2017. We really were just eating your basic meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy veggies. But they've come out with so much now, with keto, and now even having microwavable foods is just awesome. Super excited that, keto is really getting on board. Like companies are really coming out with some great meals. Not everything is keto just because it says keto. This one doesn't say keto on the box, but it's got some good ingredients. There was only a couple dirty things in it. But yeah, definitely, just because it says keto, or it says low carb, you really got to look into it to make sure it truly is. Just like that Aldi bread that says 0 net carb, it is not, because it's got insoluble fiber and regular fiber. And you have to understand that insoluble fiber, you cannot deduct all of that off of where we can deduct fiber, I tell you, off the carb count, and any kind of alcohol, sugars on sweet stuff. Well, on that particular product, it's got insoluble fiber and fiber, dietary fiber, and you can't deduct, all of the insoluble fiber, which they're deducting. You can't do that. And that's where you get, it's 4 net carbs a slice, than not 0. So be careful with that 0 net carb bread. Learn and, really study your facts on things. I mean, that's why I've had such success, why I got all my weight off right away, because, I had a keto doctor, 2 keto nutritionists, my brother who did all the studying and now, does this as a job, teaches it, and all the studying I did myself. That's why I've had this success and never had any stall in my journey. In 18 months, if you're new to my channel, in the first 18 months, I lost over 170 pounds, and I've maintained that weight out for over 3 years. I've been ketogenic for over 5 5 years. I started November 4th of 2015. So yeah, I just celebrated November 4th, my 5-year Ketoversity, and I absolutely love it. And now here in the new year, 2021, I'm doing a January challenge. And I told you guys, you could, if you wanted to do it with me, you could join, but I was choosing to either do 1 meal a day at 1,200 calories because I want to drop a little bit of weight. During the holidays, I didn't cheat, but I did definitely eat more meals instead of the 1 meal and went over calorie and than what I would normally eat, and did like a dirty keto just to have fun, but I stayed in keto. But of course I gained some water and stuff like that and thought, you know what, I just want to just really cleanse the body. So I wanted to either do 1 meal at 1,200 calories or alternate day fasting, and I chose the alternate day. I go 40 hours. So today when I eat, when you guys get this video tomorrow, would be my non-eating day. It's one of my non-eating days. So that's, how I'm doing it back and forth. So as I stop tonight at 8 p.m., I will not eat again until Saturday at 12 p.m. So that's how I do it. I go 40 hours, no food, and I love it. And on the days I'm fasting, I do my cardio, and I've got videos to show you guys on that. I'm going to be uploading on Saturday, showing you throughout the week the foods I ate on the days that I ate. I explained what it is and how many calories it is and how many calories it ends at the day there. And then I'm keeping it between 18 and 2,000. And then I do cardio that day. And on the days that I'm eating, like today, I do resistant. And so I have those videos in there. But don't worry, I sped the video up so they go faster because I do a 20-minute cardio video. And I can't even remember what the resistant videos are. I think they're about the same too, 20 or 30 minutes. But I speed it up pretty fast for you guys. So I hope you will enjoy that on Sunday. Definitely look for Sunday. Will be the first week of January doing this challenge. And everything's going great for me, you guys. Absolutely wonderful. So we're going to try this pizza. And then first we're going to read our words of Jesus. And then we'll do the pizza. And I'm just drinking a bubbly, sparkly water. This one here, all it has is water and natural flavor. That's it. It's carbonated. And this flavor here is blackberry bubbly. I'm not real fond of these ones, but this flavor I do like. I just don't like some of them, but I do like this one because these aren't real sweet. This one doesn't have the sweetener in it, so it's just natural flavors. But you could add like stevia to it, maybe add some Mio if you really didn't like it without the sweetness. But this one I actually really like. It kind of tastes like it could be a little bit sweet, but that's what we're going to have. So let's go on first and do our words of Jesus for women. And this one is on denying self, Mark 8:34. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. What does it mean to deny yourself? Follow Jesus means submitting and surrendering to his will. It means giving up your desires to do whatever Christ wants for you. Taking up your cross means being faithful to him no matter how tough life gets. Even when you don't want to do the things he asks of you. Even when you're tired, it's not easy sometimes. Even when you're tired. It's not easy sometimes, but it is always worth it because your faith grows stronger with each step. And that is true. Every day you dig more into the Lord, every day that you're reading more of his scripture, every day that you're praying and seeking him out, you definitely grow in your faith. You definitely do. Your faith grows, your wisdom grows, your knowledge grows. You just, your walk with Christ gets better. You feel better. You feel happier. So, I love the fact that I follow the Lord. I love the fact that I'm so close to God and that I get closer every day. We all need to, grow every day, and I do grow every day. I'm not the perfect Christian, I'll tell you that much. I make mistakes too. We all do. We all fall short of the glory of God daily. But, that's just what makes us, because we're human. But that's why Jesus died for us. And when you're really trying hard to make your life better, Jesus is definitely, there helping you and, really answering prayer for you. He's been so good to me in the year 2020. Even though it was a hard year, God was very good to me. And starting off so far this year, it's been very good. And I just will keep leaning on him and trusting him because he's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and ultimately our president and in control of our world. So I have nothing to fear or nothing to worry about when I walk with Christ. And I really like this one, denying yourself. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. So do that, you guys. Really just follow Christ. Spend that quality alone time with the Lord in a quiet room, reading his scriptures, asking him for anything and everything that, you want to change in your life or you want to do in your life or, to succeed. Just like this challenge I'm doing. God's getting me through every day. It's as easy as pie, going 40 hours without food. I know my good friend Jennifer is also doing the alternate day fasting, and she's having no problem with that because she is seeking the Lord and praying. And I know there's a few others of you that are doing the keto. I did send a message to somebody that asked about keto, wanted to get on board, so I'm helping her. I sent a message to her. And then anybody else doing either the diet, the 1 day fasting, the alternate day fasting, however you're doing it, congratulations. I'm just so proud of all of you, and I know you all can do it. And every time you feel like you're going to fail, ask for that strength. Philippians 4:13, which is the ring I have wore since day one. It says, strengthen my ring. Whoops, you didn't get to see that. I'll turn it. It says, strengthen my ring. It is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And you definitely can. Ask for that strength. And I know Jennifer will put that up on her, on a post-it note at her work and stuff like that. And she definitely gets through. She says, I'm just not hungry. Surprisingly, I'm doing so good. So I'm really proud of her, and I'm proud of everybody else that is doing, just the challenge in itself or just getting healthy, starting this new year off getting healthy. Congratulations to all of you. And don't do it without starting your day, going through your day, and ending your day with Christ, with the Lord. Keep him in your heart, keep him close, and ask him to follow with you, and you will succeed. You'll succeed in anything you do when you put Christ first. Make him number one in your life. The bottom says, brokenness is the shuddering of my self-will, the absolute surrender of my will to the will of God. It is saying, yes, Lord, no resistant, no chafing, no stubbornness, simply submitting myself to his direction and will in my life. I'm sorry, you guys, again, the light now, because I looked at it so much, kind of blinds me when I'm looking at it, but I'll read it one more time. Brokenness is the shuddering of my self-will, the absolute surrender of my will to the will of God. It is saying, yes, Lord, no resistance, no chaffing, no stubbornness, simply submitting myself to his direction and will in my life. And that's what you got to do. You got to give your whole self to Christ. Say, God, take my life and do with what you want. And that's what you got to do. Let him have control of your life, and things will get better. Carry the Bible with you everywhere you go, because sin will keep you from the word. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. The Bible will keep you from sin, and sin will keep you from the Bible. So just remember to always have your Bible with you. I carry it in my purse all the time. I have a smaller one, and I keep it in my purse. And of course, I always have a few Bibles here sitting around the house. But anyway, start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible, the best book you'll ever read. Stay away from all that media. Let's get better this year. Everybody just got so scared, and it was a tough year last year and everything. Let's focus on the Lord. Let God lead our life, and read this. This is your newspaper. This is your dictionary. This is your media. This is the news, casting, all of it, all right here. This tells you how to live. And when you read this, this will definitely help you get through each and every day. The Lord is kind and loving, very merciful, and he does help us get through each and every day. Did you thank him for waking you up today? It's important to thank him. Ask him to forgive you the things that we've done wrong, known or unknown, and just ask him to be with you all day long. And oh gosh, you guys, read this. It's so good. I'm doing that challenge again, that 30-day challenge for reading the whole New Testament in 30 days. And I'm already right now into Matthew, Mark, Luke. I'm in Luke right now. We're on day 7, I believe, 6 or 7. So I'm already into Luke, and yeah, it's just wonderful. And just every time you read it, you learn more and more. You really do. You just see things, because God shows you different things as you're drawing near to him. The Bible becomes a different thing for everybody as you read it. So read it and just get close to him. Get close to him. And pick up your cross and follow the Lord. Give yourself all to the Lord and watch your whole life change. So, all right. Now, on these pizzas, they come, this one here is the cheese and uncured bacon, and they also have pepperoni too as well. I saw that. I think I put it in Tuesday's video to show you guys. But anyways, here it is here. Now, I did add a 4th cup of cheese since today's my eating day, and I can have more calories. So I did add a 4th cup of Monterey Jack shredded cheese, and I added Parmesan cheese, and I added red crushed pepper to it. So just to spice it up a little bit. But just so you guys know, I tasted it prior to putting any of this on it, and I loved it. Just so you know, because you're probably going to say, well, by adding that stuff's going to change it, and it's probably going to make it taste differently. I tried a bite prior. You'll see there's a couple pieces missing in here. You probably can't see it, but a piece slice taken off there. I thought I better try it first just so I can give you guys my honest opinion without adding anything to it before I eat. But let me tell you, absolutely delicious. The crust is a chicken. Yes, the crust is chicken. So it is not going to be super crunchy. Maybe if you made it in the oven, it was crunch up a little bit. But again, it's really thin chicken is what it is, but it's really good. I gave my husband a bite. He really enjoyed it as well. He said, yeah, it's very good. Definitely tastes like pizza, he said. So now the crust, like I said, might be a little bit softer. Just opening up my soda water here. You know, a little bit softer, but it's pizza, you guys. Definitely pizza. It tastes so good. Just make sure I get all of my drinks in for the day. And then, of course, on my day tomorrow, after 8 o'clock tonight, it'll all just be water. Okay, so let me show you the bottom. That is chicken. Look at how thin that crust is. But that's the crust. People make different crusts. They use hamburger for a crust. They use chicken for a crust. They use almond flour for a crust. They use coconut flour for a crust. They use eggs and cheese and cream cheese for a crust. So many ways to make a pizza crust. But this one is done with chicken. And then, of course, you've got the uncured bacon on it, little bacon pieces. And then you've got, it came with cheese on it. And then, of course, a red sauce. And then I added the extra 4th cup of cheese just on all, all 3 of them. Just a 4th cup I sprinkled on all of them a little bit. Parmesan cheese and the red crushed peppers. So let's go ahead and eat. Yum. Oh my gosh, I love it. Like I said, most of the things I've tried so far, but I don't want to really talk about them until I go over them and just show you guys in videos. I did tell you the sausage, egg, and biscuit. Love. But I take off the cheese, and I do that. I forgot to tell you guys. I do that while it's frozen. So when I take it out of the pack, to wrap it in a paper towel and put it in the microwave, and then after 50 seconds, you then open it up, turn it over, turn it the other way, put it back in the microwave for 40 seconds, and then take it out. I do take off the cheese though while it's frozen. You can pop it right off of it. Maybe sometimes it breaks in half, but you can get both pieces off, and I throw that in the trash because it's like a very processed cheese. It's almost like a plastic. So I take that off, and I do add my own cheese. You can do an American cheese, which is more of a processed cheese, but you could add that, or do like a Sargento, whatever flavor you like for cheese. I've done both, and I just absolutely love them. I will do a video one day eating them so I can show you guys. I just can't believe the texture is almost like really eating a biscuit, and I love the taste of it. And that's done with an almond flour, and I absolutely love it. So that one I do. And there's been other ones I've tried. I just don't want to go over it with you guys yet, and I'll tell you. But one I didn't was the chicken enchiladas with the white sauce. They do make a red sauce one, and I'm going to try that one, but I didn't like the chicken enchilada. I don't even know, because I didn't read the box. I don't know what the shell was around. Most of the time an enchilada has a shell around it, or like a corn tortilla or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, but of course Keto wouldn't have that. So I don't know if they have a wrap. Might be chicken around it because it's a chicken enchilada, but I thought chicken was inside. So I'm not sure what the outside is. I just didn't like it at all when I tasted it. I didn't like whatever was on the outside. I should have read what it is. I didn't like it, but that's the only one so far I didn't. I'm sure there's going to be more I'm going to find I didn't like, because they do have a good variety. Look it up online. Google Real Good Foods and look at all the different stuff that they have. I love it. Now, I know that a friend of mine that watches my videos, Tammy, I believe is her name, she's not fond of any of these. She said she didn't really care for any of them. I think pretty much didn't like any of them. But everybody's going to have different taste buds, and pretty much everybody that, I've tried it, my husband tried it, my kids tried it, we all liked it, my family really liked it. And then there was, a few people who didn't like it are coming in saying they didn't like it. Every taste bud is going to be different. So just try them. Maybe you'll like the enchiladas with the white sauce. I didn't. Every taste buds are going to be different. I love these. Definitely has a pizza taste, but I love that the crust is a chicken. It's just interesting. And then they do make not just the mini pizzas. They do make, the Real Good makes a larger pizza, a bigger one. I'm not sure how big it is because I haven't seen that yet, but it'd be bigger than these. So this would be more of a snack. I'm kind of doing a mid snack before I have dinner later. And then, which is that slideshow you would have seen, that's going to be my dinner. And then, just pretty much that'll probably be the end of what I eat for the night. Maybe I'll have one fat bum. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, I love you know, all the different ways that they can do a crust. And I do like it with the chicken. It's really good. Definitely tastes like pizza to me. Yeah, of course the crust is different because it's chicken, but it's still really, really good. So, normally I tell a story, but because we're doing this January challenge, I'm just going to go over and tell you guys how that's going this week. Everything's going great. I've already lost quite a bit of weight. Now, I had, remember, just mostly water on me from having the dirty keto. And when your body is used to doing one meal for so long, you know, since March or whatever, and then you do a dirty day where you're eating all day long, you know, not really counting the calories, just counting the carb, and not really even paying attention to the carb count, and maybe going over a little bit. I know I kind of went over a little bit. You'll gain just a little bit of water. So I did get all the water off, but I actually have lost a little bit of weight too. So I'm excited to tell you guys what I started at and what I ended at after the 30 days. That won't be till then. And of course, the photos I took before and then I'll do after that, you won't get to the, you know, till it'll be, when I looked at the calendar, the 31st fell on a Sunday. I believe it was, yeah, it fell on a Sunday. So you won't get that till the following week, which will be the week of February, that first Sunday in February for the last week of January, because it would be too hard to upload that video, you know, because you got to get it ready and everything. So I'll have it for the following week in February that you'll get that. And you'll also get the photos of the before and after picture of me, what I did from the exercise and the toning and the alternate day fasting and how I was eating. And then of course my measurements, I did all the measurements in the beginning. I told you guys to do that. And then I will tell you the weight, what I started at and what I end with. Excuse me. But I'm doing absolutely fabulous. I love it. I remember when I lived with my brother, was over there for a while. I remember doing alternate day fasting. I probably told you guys about it. I did that for like about 3 months. And oh man, I felt good. That was probably the best I ever felt, going 40 hours without food. And I did it for 3 months. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I was doing the same thing. Cardio on the days I wasn't eating, resistant on the days I was, and I did that 5 days a week. That's what I'm doing now, Monday through Friday. And this first week though, you're gonna get, let's see how will it happen. Will you get 5 of the workouts? Yeah. Or wait. Let's see, you'll get 1, 2. Yeah, you should get 5 of the workouts, because when I first started, I started with the one meal at 1,200 calories for 2 of the days. You'll see the pictures for that. I have that in there. And then, of course, it was a weekend, I believe. So I wasn't doing, because remember, the first fell on a Friday. And so I did it that day, but I didn't work out that day. I didn't work out Saturday and Sunday. I would have started Monday. So that, because that was just the beginning of it. And I did the one meal at 1,200 calories for 2 days. So I did that Friday and Saturday. And on Sunday is when I started the alternate day. I ate that day. And then Monday was the fasting and so on and so on. But I do have the workout videos in there too. Now, I'm just putting in, just sliding through a music that was through, but it wasn't the music I was actually listening to when I was dancing and doing it, because it would be copyright. So for those, you know, those videos, I'm just, because I sped up the video so you can't hear it anyway, so I'm just putting something in, because when you speed it up, it takes out the volume. So I'm just going to put something in there just to go across the whole video, because it's only showing pictures, a little bit of explaining, a little bit of stuff I wrote down and stuff like that, of the calories and the intake and all that. And what I did for exercise and stuff. And it also shows you guys, I have a clock up on my wall. So look to the background. And I did kind of write an arrow in there, you know, just drew on an arrow pointing at the clock I'm talking about. So you can actually see, because I'm going so fast in the video working out, I want you to see that I fully do a 20-minute workout on the workout days, and how long I do it on my resistant days as well. It shows you, the clock shows you, you see the clock moving, and you see I can't adjust that because I'm farther away from it. Working out, you just see me keep changing the TV, because I kept, you know, having to put the music back on, but I kept moving and stuff like that when I was doing my resistant. I was doing dancing. That's what I did, was dancing, jumping jacks, different stuff like that. But I sped up the video, and one of them I sped up a little bit faster. I wanted it at 6 times, not 8 times, and I saved it at 8 times. So one of them, where I'm wearing, I believe, my purple shirt with white pants, that one was going a little bit faster, but you can still see what I'm doing. So you'll think, well, that video was only 3 minutes long. The other one's 4 minutes long, when it was 20 minutes, but you see the clock. Both were at 20 minutes I worked out. It's just that the times of it was 8 times, or you can go to 6 times or 4 times or 2 times. I'm doing it at 6 times the speed, so it goes faster for you guys. And that one, I forgot to put it at 6 times before I saved it. And then I couldn't change it after that. So, but yeah, everything's going good. I hope you guys are on track. I hope you guys are getting healthy. I don't care what you're doing. If you're not doing keto, if you're just getting healthy, doing vegan or doing whatever you want. I do promote keto on my channel, but whatever you're doing, if you're just getting healthy for the month of January to start your year off, great. Awesome to all of you. Those of you doing keto, those of you doing 1 meal a day, those of you doing alternate day or even longer, congratulations to all of you. I'm super excited that you all are getting healthy for 2021. Because I know 2020, a lot of people kind of let go of their diets. They were depressed, a lot of things happened. But I kept leaning on the Lord, and that's why I kept my weight off and why I switched over and did 1 meal a day since March when we found out all this stuff. So, just when you get close to the Lord, I could not have been as strong as I am without God. No way. My last bite. And I'm being honest. I really love this pizza. I do. Maybe some of you aren't going to like it. I don't see why you won't. Because it's just chicken with a sauce on it, cheese, and bacon. So it's really like you're taking a piece of chicken, making it kind of like a pizza style. You know what I mean? Adding red sauce to it, cheese to it, and like bacon bits or pepperoni, whichever one you get. It's delicious, you guys, and a nice thin cut. So it does definitely give you, because it's so thin like that, a pizza taste. It definitely does. But again, you could do that just making chicken and putting stuff on it to be a pizza chicken, a chicken pizza dish. So definitely run out and try these. They're really good. They have it in pepperoni or the bacon pieces. And so far I like that. I haven't tried the pepperoni one yet, but I'm sure I'm going to like it. My nose has really been itching me lately because our weather keeps changing. So my allergies are really acting up. But anyways, you guys, excited. Everything's going great this week. You'll get Sunday's video for how the week went, and it gives you an idea of the meals that I did on my alternate day. Remember, those are alternate days, so the calories are going to be a lot more, you guys, between 18 and 2,000, and I was getting it really close to the 2,000 mark. I was doing more close to 19 to almost 2,000 calories is what I'm doing on the alternate day. So know that because I'm doing that, I can eat more. But if you're only going to do the one meal, then ladies, you want to do between 1,200 calories, and men, you can do around 1,400 if you're trying to really get yourself cleaned out and everything. Just don't go below 1,200. Do 1,200 for women, 1,400 for men in one meal, and really be counting those calories, really be watching it and watching your carb, keeping it at 20 or less, whether you do net or total carb. And that just means a net means you can deduct dietary fiber off the carb count, and you can deduct any kind of alcohol, sugars for anything sweet. So just remember that, and that will give you the net carb total, net carb count versus total carb. Total carb means you don't deduct any of that and you just do 20 carbs. So people doing net carb is actually getting more than 20, but you can deduct that. So I've always been a net carber. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this taste test of this. Really like the Realgood foods. Definitely try each and every one that they have out. See if you like it. The sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, good. Just get rid of that cheese though. Take it off while it's frozen. Yeah, it's not good. And then just add your own. But other than that, I love you guys, and I am excited for anybody doing this, and I'm excited for anybody who's just interested in doing it or who wants to do it, who is just, on board with God, who is really leaning on God, all of that. I just love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.